Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Annette Green and it's all about Graphic 45 and Halloween. It is the summer of 2021 and the new collection is called Midnight Tales, and oh my gosh, you guys, it is incredible. Incredible. So I am sharing today a walkthrough, not a tutorial, of my little mini that I made here, a file folder mini album with that wonderful collection. I'm going to tell you everything that went into it. I'm going to tell you about the size and all the details and how you can get a tutorial on this album. Let's talk about supplies really quick first. You are going to need, like I said, the brand new Midnight Tales collection pack. That's the 12 by 12 pack and it has the 2 sticker sheets in there. You will need the Midnight Tales 12 by 12 patterns and solids, and you will use pretty much all of that. Midnight Tales chipboard set and the journaling and ephemera cards. Okay, now non-graphic 45 items that you will need. 2 sheets of medium weight chipboard. These are 12 by 12. I buy them on Amazon Graphics, medium weight chipboard. You will need, gosh, at least a half a dozen or so sheets of 12 by 12 craft, maybe a little more than 6. I didn't keep count, so let's say 6 to 8 sheets. Let's see, you will need file folders. Now you can use any color and you can use any thickness. These are rather thick. These are craft colored. You will need, and they're the 3 different orientations, of course, with the tabs, left, middle, and right. So you'll need 2 of each of those. I get these on Amazon. They're Sneed, I believe, and they're craft colored, but they're very, very thick, you guys, very sturdy. Some other things you will need is a pack of these little basic gray magnets. These are the smaller of the 2 sizes that they carry. The package is all torn open, so I can't show you that. But and you see 2 are missing, but I used a lot more than that in this project. I had a pack open already. A 3-way corner punch would be really nice, a corner rounder. This is one that I always use, and of course I'm going to link to all the products below best I can. These might be hard to find. I like to use these on the edges of like cutting out postage stamps to give it that real postage stamped edge look. So I use those. Don't have to have those. Also a little bit of white paint, or I just had white gesso. I didn't have any white paint, and it worked out really well. So that, and maybe like a little fingertip dauber spongy thing, because you're going to do a little technique in there that makes it look like a glow behind something. And then maybe some black wax twine. Or small thread, or, you know, very fine ribbon, something like that. Okay, one more thing I forgot to mention is if you like to ink your edges like I do, I use some black ink and a dauber. Okay, so let's take a look at the album. Okay, so this puppy measures 7 1/4 by 9 1/4, and it has a 2-inch spine. Okay, and we have got all kinds of fussy cuts going on here, popped up with foam tape, of course those postage stamps, and then this is a beautiful image from the signature sheet mounted on some orange cardstock and then onto the paper. So that's our front cover. Inside front cover and inside back cover are the same pretty much. And this is where I utilized the lovely journaling cards on the postcard side. And then this flips open and this is magnetized. And then we have adhered it on 3 sides to make it into a pocket, and also have created another place for photos and journaling to go in that pocket. A couple of cut aparts there and the stickers with some cardstock behind that. And then here we go with our little clever technique behind these popped up fussy cut elements that are sitting right on top of the element that's in the paper below it. So that's something you'll learn in the tutorial. We have 2 magnetized photo places here with journaling. We have this little flap here made with the file folders, of course. We have a little half flap going, and photos and journaling and stickers on this little portion here, and of course the chipboard. And I did add just a little bit of this ribbon here. Another page with a big giant photo mat. That's just one of the file folders. I didn't even cover this side, but you certainly could. And we have this lovely pocket that continues this beautiful page here. And we use the stickers as a pretty border. And this is a fold open little place for more journaling and another photo. And then here we have two. These are, of course, the journaling cards and some fussy cut stamps to go on there, postage stamps, and then some photo mats. And then two other journaling cards with some of that patterns and solids framing it out. And of course these are built onto craft cardstock. All right, and you can see in between we have decorative paper strips, so we don't see just a plain craft inside of there. Over here we have another little file folder situation and a peekaboo sticker in there, and then another smaller file folder that opens out to a nice little spot for another photo, and then a secret little hiding place for another photo and some journaling or more journaling here. So that's kind of fun. This one is also a partial file folder that has been cut apart. And so I made a pocket out of that one and used some of that leftover scraps from the file folder, since it's so thick and sturdy, covered it with paper, made a big pretty tag out of that. You can see there's the file folder right there. And whenever I do chipboard, and you can see it from the back, I always color it in with a black Sharpie. I just think that looks a little bit nicer when you flip it over. So we have this cute little journaling card just attached there with the journaling card on the back side. And then of course this beautiful cut apart on this side and a big square photo mat here. And we got our chipboard. And here's another big photo mat place. This is not stuck down all the way, of course, so we can get things underneath there, and a border sticker. And then another journaling card here on this beautiful paper with a little strip of accent paper here. And then our last page is a double photo mat with some really cute chipboard tags with the twine. And of course this repeats just like the front cover, inside front cover that is, with a tag. A lot of use of the stickers all over the place, and the chipboard, I think I used all but 4 pieces of the chipboard. I used all but maybe these few journaling cards. So I used a lot of the product, and like I said earlier, I used just about all of the patterns and solids, and definitely used, at least cut into every single page of paper in the collection pack. Okay, so this is going to be, because it's a little involved, it's going to be a tutorial that I'm going to be selling in my Etsy shop. You will be able to download a digital PDF file that will take you through all the steps. It'll have all the photos of everything, very clear and concise, easy to follow. You can take that with you after you print it out and go anywhere to build your own album. So watch for that. I will put the link in my description below so you don't miss it. And I thank you for watching once again, and I hope that you grab some of this Midnight Tales collection and have some Halloween fun with it. Thanks everybody. I'll see you next time.